The last 12 weeks have featured some of the best training of my life. At the start of this series, I had a lot of work to do, not being at all close to full planche. In weeks 1 to 3, we didn't actually do much planche specific training. Instead, the program was focused on building a base layer of strength. Even without the focus on planche, we started seeing promising results. In week 4, a planche specific workout was introduced. This was added on top of all the existing general strength building workouts. At the time, it felt like too much training, though I committed 100% to the program, and to my surprise, in week 5, I produced my best ever straddle planche negative. This new increase in planche volume, combined with new levels of lean, was taking its toll on my wrists. Then, in week 7, flying overseas into an unfamiliar environment made training more difficult and less comfortable, both physically and mentally. Despite the hardship, I trained as hard as ever to get through the tough week. In week 8, we saw the direct results of last week's persistence, producing the best straight to knee planche I'd ever done. Week 9 brought on even more gains, though I was also really starting to feel the pressure of the goal session looming ahead. In week 10, my wrists were so sore from all the planche work, I had to make a change. I kept up the training, though I made changes to the wrist angle where I could to relieve the pressure. In week 11, even though I didn't quite feel ready, I knew that this close to the goals deadline, I had to start feeling what a full planche actually feels like. I produced some extraordinary full planche negatives, though I knew I had to keep pushing even further in order to achieve this in time. In the final week of this series, my main planche session was unexpectedly interrupted, yet through sheer willpower, I again produced my best. Now, today, the day this entire series has been building up to, have I done enough to achieve the truly epic full planche? Planche, or full planche. This is a truly iconic bodyweight strength skill that looks impossible, and it's a combination of brute strength and balance. It's going to be the best thing to whip out at parties. People won't know what hit them. This skill is purely a leverage skill, and therefore the taller you are, the more difficult it is. And at 6'1", I'm wanting to prove that anyone can achieve the full planche. As my planche gets stronger, this is also a skill that I'll intend on competing in gymnastics on the rings. This is another goal that I failed in the original Stronger Bodyweight workout series. If you haven't seen that first series and the goals session, make sure you check it out to see how I went. And then it's going to give a lot more context, and it's going to make this a lot more special when you see me coming from that failure to here today and conquering this absolute beast of a skill. I'm really pumped for this one. I'm pretty confident. I feel like I'm more confident than I was when I went for Azarian, but still, I know it's going to take a lot of effort, and I'm so ready to give that effort.
Well, I think you've come a long way since the start of the series. I think the strength is there. I think if it's the right atmosphere, the right mindset, I think you'll nail it today.
It's time to finally join the Planche Club. This is one of the skills that I've wanted ever since I started bodyweight training. Freaking do it. I just can't do it. Not ready.